Hey guys, this is Amber from Autumn on Fox Street. Please hit the subscribe button so that you can get updates about project pans, makeup, product reviews, etc. So this is my first midnight vlog in a while, and it's actually past midnight. I'm hanging with the rats and the birds who I woke up, and so they are unhappy. And only Citrus has come out. I guess Galileo is still hiding in that little triangle. It's really confusing with the camera. The little triangle thing back here, which is the Snuggle Hut, and you can get those at Petco or Dr. Foster and Smith or those kind of pet places if you happen to have birds. My birds love it. They tend to hide in there once the sun goes down, so it's pretty much their favorite place. So if you haven't seen Midnight Vlog before, Midnight Vlog is just where I stay up really, really late at night and I talk about like what's going on, what's happening in my life, just kind of informal, chatty, like some people do chatty get ready with me's, and I thought about doing that because I was having a really fun time playing with new palettes that I got, actually that I made with shadows from Coastal Scents, but I just didn't have it in me this late to do like a whole get ready with me video, and I'm actually planning to do this short vlog and then go wash my face and do a face mask and head to bed probably, hopefully, because it is late, and with having a newborn, who by the way is like over a month old now, it's crazy, but having a baby, I don't sleep a whole lot. I'm lucky that my husband works a schedule where he can stay up with the baby most of the night, and then I get up really early in the morning and take over, which is really cool because I get like decent sleep when that happens. But it's Saturday and I'm staying up a little bit later than normal so I can film some videos and play with makeup because I don't get a lot of time to do that anymore either. So this is just kind of my time to hang out and chat with you guys. So I had my baby in March, and it's been a crazy experience. I was really, really anemic after I gave birth, so it took me a little time. It was a really rough transition into taking care of a baby because I couldn't really even take care of myself, you know. I was like really sick and I was going to pass out all the time, and it was just like not a fun time for me. I was really, really fortunate that my husband took off work for 2 weeks and my mom came to stay with us, so that was really cool. I had a lot of help, and like I'm so blessed to have all these people in my life that want to take care of me when I'm not well. But now things are going pretty well. I feel like I'm starting to figure out like my baby's personality, because you'd think like all babies would be the same. But it's really cool finding things that are uniquely him, you know, what makes him stop crying, what makes him laugh. It's just really cool discovering kind of who he is. So what else is up? Besides being a mom and that being very, very cool, I have been blogging again, not just on Autumn on Fox Street, but also I had been writing a blog for about a year called Amber Uninhibited. It was about entrepreneurship for women, and I'm kind of taking that and focusing it a little bit more into more geared toward online businesses and working from home. And, you know, not quite such a broad range of topics, really just kind of niching down and figuring out what I really like writing about. But I'm launching a new blog in August that's about, again, entrepreneurship for women and business and marketing, because those are things that I'm really, really passionate about. And I just absolutely love working with and collaborating with and inspiring other women to create lives that they love through entrepreneurship. So hopefully once that's up and running, I can kind of share that with you guys. If that's something you're into, I can point you in that direction. And I'm also working on closing down one business and starting a second business that, well, a third business, because I already have a second one, closing down the first business and keeping the second one and opening a third one over the summer. And it's a project that I've really wanted to work on for a long time. It involves building websites and monetizing them, and making passive income and digital products and all of these very cool things. So I'm excited about that, but I know none of that's really related to like makeup and beauty, but Midnight Vlog is really just me blathering and kind of talking about whatever. As far as makeup, I'm still on my nose spend. Today I ordered something from Ulta, but I am proud to say that none of it was actual, like, technically makeup. I ordered moisturizer that's like my go-to summer moisturizer because it's starting to get really hot here. And I ordered a couple bottles, like 3 bottles of nail polish, which I don't really consider makeup, especially because I'm just getting into doing my nails, and I literally own like 4 colors of nail polish. So I don't feel like buying 3 more is excessive. That's all that I've spent as far as makeup this month. I guess this month it's like the 5th of May. Like, happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way. I've been enjoying learning Spanish again, and actually several other languages. That's kind of my favorite, like, when I have free time, that's my hobby, is studying languages. And German is the only one that I speak at, like, you know, a decent level. But I absolutely love Spanish. I have a love-hate relationship with French, but I keep trying anyway, and you know, dabbling in a few other languages, but that's just really exciting for me. Like, I love like picking languages apart and conjugating verbs and figuring out how, you know, different things work in a language. And I also enjoy talking with native speakers. I talk with people on italki and on a couple of different chat apps and things like that. If you guys ever want to know anything about like learning a foreign language, or you know, how to get started, or resources or whatever, let me know, because that's something I'm super into. Also, if you see me moving around, it's because I've developed like really horrible posture since I was pregnant, which is probably because I was huge when I was pregnant, and I feel like everything was just like weighing my shoulders down, so I was all slouched. But I'm trying to like improve my posture a little bit too, because my back's really starting to like not feel great. Also, in makeup land, I've been trying some of the products that I had kind of hoarded and had not gotten to use, or even in some cases open yet, to swatch. I'm also focusing on some of my project pans, because with having the baby and being anemic and all of these things, I didn't wear makeup for most of March and April, like the beginning of April. So all of my panning projects I fell way behind on. Like my 10 by July is not gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna keep trying, but those products that I chose for that project pan are just, there's no way they're getting finished by July. So whatever doesn't get finished or doesn't make decent project or hit pan or whatever, I think I will just transfer to my 10 by December project pan, which is the next one that I'm going to be doing after that. And as you know, I have a few others going on. And there's one that I'm doing in conjunction with the Fantastic Ladies Collabs group on Facebook. And I don't want to reveal any details till we work out all the details, but it's a really cool themed project pan that I'm excited about, from an idea that I came up with. And it excites me that other people are excited about it, because I think that's really cool, especially because I'm so new to project pan and to panning makeup and trying to use things up. I really am excited to be around other people who really love makeup and spend a little too much money, and then are like, oh, I shouldn't spend any money on makeup, and are trying to use things up and just get better use and more focused use out of their makeup. And I don't even know what to talk about right now. Like, I don't know, it's been an awkward few weeks. Just, it's such a huge transition being a mom and then trying to work on all of these other projects, you know, different blogs, and also my business, and starting another business, and creating YouTube videos. And it's like I just pick apart these, I pick apart, you know, these little minutes or hours or whatever that I have, so that I can do these things. So everything's done in like little tiny bite-sized chunks, which is really weird for me because I'm used to block scheduling. So I'll spend like 2 or 3 hours on a blog, and then I'll spend, 2 hours on my business and just kind of block it out like that so that I have really focused time on something. And I never have focused time anymore. Like, it's just not even a thing when you have a baby because they're so unpredictable. It's like maybe they're gonna cry or maybe they're gonna need a diaper change. He eats on a pretty regular schedule, but other than that, like, he's pretty unpredictable, and he's been having some stomach issues with the formula that he's on, which is unfortunately the only formula we've tried that it works for him, but it's still causing some issues, and he's really, really unhappy some days, and that makes me really sad, but it's also really frustrating because it's like impossible to get anything done. And it's a big adjustment, but I mean, I absolutely adore him. I'm so excited to have him. He's just like the most beautiful, perfect little precious thing that's ever happened to me. And it's like it blows my mind that I like grew him inside of me, and now he's here and I get to spend every day with him, which is fantastic. But it's weird being a mom. And I told somebody, it feels like I can't remember what my life was like before I had a baby. Like, it just feels like I've always had a baby. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, he's 6 weeks old. Like, when did that happen? That went by so fast. And with sleep deprivation and, also being very, very busy, I lose track of days and hours, and everything kind of becomes a blur sometimes. So it really does seem like time's flying by really fast. And on that note, I'm going to stop blathering and go wash my face and do my Dead Sea Minerals mask, which I am trying to pan for the 7 Deadly Pans. And then I'm going to bed. So good night, folks.